I started my self-love journey when I was about 26, and these are the top 5 books in a very large library of books that helped me on my self-love journey. And I want to mention that this is a list that I recommend you read in order. So the very first book I recommend if you are just starting your self-love journey is You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. Now, Louise Hay is very transparent about her spiritual beliefs in her work, but she is not preachy. There are a lot of tenets in her work that, even if you are not spiritual, can resonate. Pieces of wisdom that will help you. The follow-up to that book is The Power Is Within You. The Power Is Within You builds on concepts that you will have worked on from You Can Heal Your Life. Now, I do want to mention as a disclaimer, You Can Heal Your Life is going to be a little bit triggering for you in that it will ask you questions that you have known you should be asking yourself, but that you didn't want to. It really makes you do the work. And that is essential to your self-love journey because self-love is not an easy thing to do. But then again, everyone would do it if it was easy, right? So while it will be difficult, it will be worth it. And Louise holds your hand every step of the way. The next book I recommend is Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. This is all about the power of vulnerability and how to be vulnerable. It is very thought-provoking. It is very well written, so I highly recommend this. Next is We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Rodgers. I recommend you read this even if you aren't interested in business. As women, we need to read books like this because they help to really inform our history as women, and they help us to, at least for me, it helped me to pinpoint where my insecurities come from on a systemic level so that you can start to unravel all of the knots that are inside you that you may not know where they come from. And also, it's incredibly empowering because it really forces you to identify and cultivate the talents and skills and things that make you special and unique within you. And finally, this is the one that I feel like all of these books lead up to, and that is Pussy, a Reclamation by Regena Thomashauer. This book blew my mind, and I definitely feel like I read it at the right time in my life because had I read this one first, I think I might have been too unprepared in terms of my self-love journey to accept the questions that this book raises. So I'm very, very happy that I didn't discover this book until this year of my life. So my other piece of advice is don't rush through this list. Each of these books is full of profound wisdom that you are going to need to sit with. They may even make you mad. So buy a paperback so that you can throw it at something. These books will awaken pieces of you that you did not know were dormant, and it will help you discover how much of your empowerment is actually in your hands.